Okay. Look, this video might be very simple and basic, but I hope I don't go too far into this because why in the hell do I have to pay for a whole nother console to play GameCube games for the Switch 2 when it could have been on the Switch 1? Like, does that even make sense to anybody? Like, so you're telling me that the Switch 1 can't run GameCube games when y'all literally have Luigi's Mansion remake for the Switch 1, and y'all telling me I can't play old school GameCube games like Mario Sunshine, Soul Calibur 2, Zelda Wind Waker without a Switch 2? Is that what y'all telling me? Nintendo? Y'all telling me I have to pay over $500 to go play GameCube games? To emulate GameCube games that couldn't be done on the Switch 1? And that's funny though too because we literally had Xenoblade Chronicles X, a Wii U game, get remade on the Switch 1 and it runs perfectly fine. We had Metroid Prime 1, a GameCube game, get remade and put on Switch 1, but y'all telling me I need to get a Switch 2 to replay old school GameCube games. That's what y'all telling me. Come on, Nintendo. That don't make sense. That sounds like a scam. I can see why a lot of people don't want to buy the Switch 2 yet because there's nothing to offer for it right now. Like game wise, you have Mario Kart and the brand new Donkey Kong. Like that's it. Now for Donkey Kong part, that sounds cool, but bro, come on now. That's it. Remember, a lot of folks already have the first Switch, and a lot of games on the first Switch right now. So ain't no point in stressing on buying Switch 2 right now, unless they bring out like a game that everybody's been waiting for so many years. That's super perfect. But right now, there is no way that anybody is bugging to buy a Switch 2. Like I said, I'll buy it. I would buy it definitely for sure. But I just didn't know that the GameCube thing was only a Switch 2 thing. I didn't know that at all. I thought that was like a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 thing. Like that makes more sense, right? I mean, literally both these consoles can definitely run like games up to maybe like the Wii U, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what we all thought. And just like that's just hella funny how they're doing everybody bogus like that. You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense, bro. So you're saying that if I pay for this expansion thing, that I don't get access to the whole expansion, I have to buy a whole new system to get access to the full expansion, dude? Like that don't even make sense. And if I just know that for the 64 and all the other consoles out there, all the virtual ones, all the old school ones, um, they they don't even have all of the game line, all the games and on there yet. You know what I'm saying? So I find it funny that for the anything from the N64 and before that on the Switch one, we don't have access to all the games yet, and it's been years since this thing has been out. So I find that funny, and I find that just kind of dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's a great way to milk people's money. It's a great way to milk people's money. It is. Like I'm so surprised that we haven't seen a Smash Brothers for 64 yet. I know Sakurai don't like do that, but at the same time though, screw it. You might as well do it at a certain point. Who's gonna stop anybody? Nobody is, cause nigga, who has an N64 to play the first Smash Brothers anyway? Nobody does. So I think personally that is a scam. It doesn't make any sense why a company like Nintendo is doing that, but it doesn't shock me like a company like Nintendo is planning on doing that. It's just I didn't know there was only a Switch 2 thing. So I'm not like that's just like stupid, man. Like what the hell is going on? That's a questionable move right there. Just like how they're putting an entire manual thing for the console and making it a price, like it's something that you have to pay for. Like that don't even make sense though either. So I said I think I do believe the Switch 2 can be a perfect system. It's just right now, until they reveal more games in the future that can bring hype like to that level, I think Switch 2 is worth it, but it's not worth it right now. I don't think so. I think it's worth it if you want to get it because all the terrorists and all that stuff, that's going on in the world right now. But I think currently, in terms of like game wise, we don't got too many games to be on there to want to play it so quick and fast. Especially if you're a PlayStation owner. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I think give the Switch like a year or two, like probably like a year or two, and then people probably would tune in more to buy the Switch too. To have more of that game access, in that lineup though too. And that to me, that's just facts right there. And I can't see it any other way. The whole thing with the GameCube thing being just like a Switch 2 thing is bullcrap, and to me, that's just facts right there.